Hello students, today we will continue with the rest part of the chapter. Please go to page 85. Page 85 it is written. We will start from pulley. It is said that Archimedes, a famous Greek scientist, was once challenged by King Hieron of Cyrus to single-handedly drag a large ship up the beach without any help. So, what it is telling that Archimedes was challenged by a Greek scientist Hieron, and he has told that to drag and to pull a large ship without any help or any support. Archimedes did this with the help of many pulleys, a type of simple machine. Now we will learn what is a simple pulley. A simple pulley consists of a grooved wheel. Grooved wheel means there is a hole between a wheel with a rope passing around it. It is normally fixed to a support above the load. The load is tied to one end and of the rope, and the effort is applied at the other end. So here in the picture you can see that this is a simple pulley, and here the effort is being given, and here this is the load. So in the center there is a grooved wheel. See, this is a grooved wheel, a wheel with a hole, isn't it? And a thread is, or a strong rope is passing through it, so that with the help of the effort, if they pull it downward, the material will lift up easily. Yes. So the load is tied to one end and the rope, one end of the rope, and the effort is applied at the other end. So here the effort is being given, here we can see, and here is the load. Such a pulley makes our work easier by simply changing the direction of the force. So what is happening? Generally, when we put force, we put the force against the object, isn't it? But here in case of simple pulley, what we are doing, we are pulling it downward. So when we are forcing, suppose when your mother is making a dough, what does she do? She used to put force downward. But in case of here, the force in each and every case, wherever you are, when you are lifting something, first you have to put it down, first you have to hold it, then you are lifting it against. But in case of pulley, what is happening? The force is being pulled downwards. So here it is telling that such a pulley makes our work easier by simply changing the direction of the force. So we are forcing opposite word. We are not forcing it towards the particular object, but we are forcing the against the. Do you understand what I am telling? Suppose this is the wheel, and here the lady is standing, and the particular box is here. So when we need to pull the box, she is putting the force downwards. So it is going against the opposite side of the particular object. When we want to put force on something, we generally put force on the particular object. But why it is telling in the opposite direction? Because when the lady is standing over here with the help of a simple pulley, when she is lifting up the strong box or anything, whatever which is heavy, she is putting the force downward, because she need to. If you have seen whales in old houses, where in Bengali we call it patko, isn't it? It is generally on the floor of a old house, we can see, and big hole is dug, and over there, and when the old lady is lifting some water with the help of a bucket, what happens? The wheel is like this, and a rod is being fixed like that, and here a rope is like that, through which the rope is like extended like this, and with the help of another rod, a bucket is being fixed, isn't it? And the bucket, this handle is fixed over here, and when a lady comes to take water, what does she do? First she releases the rope and the bucket falls inside the valve. And after filling up the water, what the lady used to do? They used to pull it back. So the force is against the bucket. Bucket is lifting due to the opposite force of the rope. Am I clear? Yes. A downward effort is used to lift the load up. Remember that is easier to pull down than to pull up. So it is always easy to pull it down, because when the basket is being drowned in the water, it's easy. No effort is there to provide. But when the bucket is to be lifted up, the lady has to put the force opposite side. Am I clear? Yes, next page. However, a simple pulley does not reduces the effort required to lift a heavy load. So, effort what is required to lift the material, maybe it is becoming a easier one, but the amount of load what have to be given on the particular object to lift it up is not less. Pulleys are used to pull water up from a well. Just now I have explained. To hoist a flag, when we are hoisting a flag, the same thing happens. You see in our school, when our principal ma'am used to raise a flag, what happened? She used to put it down and the flag used to go up, isn't it? So in the same mechanism, the flag used to go high up and the rope is being pulled downwards, isn't it? And the flag used to open, isn't it? And we celebrate that day. Yes. So yes, and to lift bricks and cements by workers at construction site. So anything what is to be pulled from downward to upward, this pulley mechanism is used to make the work easy. Now, wheel and axle. Have you ever seen a potter at work? Let me rub the board first. Have you ever seen a potter at work? A potter pushes a large wheel around with the foot or a handle and use the force of the wheel to give shape to the clay at the center of the wheel. You have seen maybe in village area there's a round shaped machine and at the center the clay is being put, and with the handle, this machine used to be rounded. It's to be revolved like this, and with the force what is occurring, the clay is given different shape to make it a pitcher, to make it a plate, or to make it a flower vase, whatever it may be. Most machines, for example, sieving machines, have wheels in it to turn other parts. So, sieving machine is also, so there's a wheel in common in case of all simple machines. Some machines like cars, trucks and trains move on wheels, that we all know. The wheels used in all these machines have a rod fixed in the center known an axle. See, in case of car also, if you see the car, you will see there's a rod which is joining maybe the car is at the back like this, the more or less, and these two wheels again are joined with the rod. This rod is called axle. A wheel and an archer. The wheels used in these machines have a rod fixed in the center known as axle. So wherever wheel is being used with the help of rod, it is joined, and that particular rod is called axle. A wheel and an axle together make a simple machine. It can be used to lift and heavy loading using less effort. So the same way, when we are in a side, when you go to shopping mall, you will see trolleys and bags fixed up with wheels are there, and they are helping us to carry many goods in it, and we are able of carrying it with the help of the force. See, the boy is standing with a trolley with many things, but if you hold it in hand, what will happen? It will be too heavy for you to carry. So this type of wheels can be used to reduce your weight which you have to carry. So less effort is required if we use this wheel and rod. So this is all about today. Next day we will start with the energy, and then we will go through the objective, long question and short question, everything. Read, go through the chapter. If you have any difficulty, let me know. Thank you.